The most expensive Hot Wheels in the world right now is 175,000 USD. Yeah.
What?
One.
Hey guys, welcome back to UOKORNOT. I'm Adrian.
And I'm Amirul. Glad to have you guys here again, joining us on our never-ending pursuits to discover, uncover, and gather individuals from various different trades and give you guys angles and advantageous insight into the career world.
Yep. And once again, a very big shout out to our sponsor, Scape.
Hey, Skate, thank you.
Scape, I was looking at me for making this happen.
That's right. Now, our guest is recognized as a local musician, right? He also coaches like youths on life, like how to live life, right? During his spare time, he also owns 2 businesses lah.
Oh, well, his son's confirm big money.
You got 4 hands. All right, multi-talented as he is, it is no wonder he's able to blend creativity and business. Give it up for Crow Yuzree from BlackCrow Customs.
Hi guys, what's up?
Hey. If you guys don't know, right, Crow Yuzree here does custom car models, die-cast, right?
Yep.
Is it just Hot Wheels?
I do Tommy Cars, Matchbox, and Mini GT.
Oh, so all the toy cars lah.
Not all.
No,
Not all lah.
Some are not meant for customs.
Oh, it got the AE86.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
That's my favorite car. You know, have you watched the
Initially.
correct?
Who haven't watched it?
The full shop, wow, I tell you, they were solid. Yeah.
If you're a car lover, you confirm watch one.
Yeah, like you know, every time I go play the what's that one gun? The
Morgan Midnight.
the arcade car.
The arcade car game.
I always choose AE86 one, even though the HP very low, lowest.
But if you like cars and you don't watch Initially, there's only one question to ask.
What's the question?
You okay or not?
Wow, something out for us.
Hey, natural lah. You take over the show lah.
Yeah,
Hey, actually, right, since we are talking about cars, you wanna show them a car or not?
Oh, you want to do it now?
Can lah. We make you guys.
Keep it later.
We keep you guys
Suspense.
thinking
Yeah,
about suspense.
suspense. Yeah.
So actually, how did you first start out with this passion, right? And then eventually it became something like a career lah, career related.
Okay, just a brief background. Like, I got into Hot Wheels actually because I was looking for my nephew's favorite car, which is Hot Wheels Roger Dodger. So a lot of the collectors know what's a Roger Dodger. Okay, it's a fantasy car actually. Okay, but while I was looking for it, then I was searching all over. Then I found my friends on Facebook. They're actually a part of a group of this like Facebook page called Hot Wheels Temasek.
Temasek.
Yeah, and I was super shocked that there's actually a huge community of Hot Wheels collectors
How
in
many?
Singapore.
Like how many?
Currently, they have like 3,000 members on the page and very active. Very active. One day it's like 100 posts.
Also, what they do? They like trade cars or they.
Okay, mainly it's for sharing. It's like they share what they have.
Okay.
What's the current hype? What's
Right.
nice to collect and all that.
Oh.
So from there, I got to know that my friend was doing Facebook live selling. So they actually like buy and sell Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Then I was like, hey, people make money from this.
Yeah, actually, I also didn't know they can make money from doing this. I only know sneakers, but Hot Wheels.
Sneakers.
Hot
They even
Wheels.
have a market for sneakers.
They have a very big.
So from there, I got to know. I mean, I came down to my friend's Facebook Live. Then he showed me how he did it. So he bought maybe like one car at $4 and he can sell it for like $7. Then that's just like one car, right?
Yeah.
So he sold in an episode. He sold like 50 cars.
Wow.
And it's good money, right?
Yeah.
So I was attracted to the money actually.
It's an honest time now.
No, but the story was quite touching for you bought for your
For my kid. Then I was actually I wasn't a customiser first. I was just a seller first. From there I start to appreciate. I start to collect what I like. I mean, and that's the tagline for Hot Wheels Temasek. It's just a hobby. Collect what you like. I watch YouTube videos on customizing Hot Wheels. A lot of the Indonesians, the guys from Thailand, wow, their works are super amazing. So I got into that. So I know that I'm creative that way. So because after selling Hot Wheels for a while, then it gets repetitive.
Right.
So I'm like, when I introduced the car for the first time, I would say, okay guys, this is GTR 34.
Oh, just
You
the
know,
car
like,
model lah.
yeah, and all that. But after a while, when you sell that same car for 3-4 times, then okay guys, this one is GTR 34. Okay, deal $4 if you want.
Nothing new lah, right?
Yeah. So for me, I get quite bored doing that. So I got to customs, which I enjoy most. Then every project is different, you see. So it's never get boring. Yeah, and what I do is, my specialty is I design my own decals. Those design you see on the car that I custom, right? Those are called water slide decals.
Right.
So you actually have to print it on a special paper, then you stick on it, then you apply some clear coats and all that. Yeah. So they actually sell these water slide decals on Shopee, on all the platforms and all that. But it's just a fixed design. They have those liveries like Golf,
Standard one,
Advan,
standard
Toyota
one, standard.
I only bought like 2 times or 3 times from them. Then I feel like, as a customizer, right, I take pride in my work. So I want it to be as original as possible. I want something that, where can we buy this?
People see already, bro, they're nice, yeah. Where you buy one? That kind of reaction.
Yeah.
I mean, it's customs after all.
Yeah. But you have to have like a very good eye for detail to play with these stickers, because the car itself is like quite small, you know.
Not quite, it's very small.
It's very small, and then the stickers is even smaller.
Yeah, correct. You have to be very like, you know, all the small details must take care of.
What do you use to like make sure you accurately put on the...
I used to have this magnifier. Hey, all the hobbies would know. But then after a while, I'm just so used to it. I can just, I know where to put and all that.
His eyes is a magnifier. You know, this reminds me of the scene from the Toy Story when you want to fix Woody, and then yeah. Why specifically choosing? Because you're a very creative person, you know. I mean, like, no, you don't only do customization for cars, but you do music as well and all that. And then I think the other business that you have is more towards bakery, right? So it's all very creative. Why specifically choose Hot Wheels as your canvas for your art?
Hot Wheels have been around since the 1970s, right? And they're from Mattel. Okay, the thing about Mattel is that they produce all these Hot Wheels cars, right, for just $1. So I think no other brand could do that, especially back then.
Right.
You can't get a toy car for $1. Definitely no way. Right. So they have been around, and they are very they are strong in holding their brand. It's like no one can copy them. I mean, there will be other brands, like they can produce their own die cars, but it won't be the same price. It will be like $15-$20. So Hot Wheels is like, it's very cheap. So when the car is cheap, then when you custom, you don't feel the heartache. Compared to you buy one $20 car, wow, you really have to be
right.
True. This is like the what, buy low sell high not buy high sell low.
It's like talking about economics now. But it's really good, right? Because like the car is cheap, and what the buyers are actually paying for, right, is the art that goes onto the car itself, right? So it makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's most art.
Yeah, that's most art. Yeah.
You want to buy one?
Maybe. I must see the design first later.
It makes me kind of like, okay, I don't know about you guys, but back then, I used to have a lot of Hot Wheel cars. Like my parents would buy it for me, right? Apparently now those cars are worth more than what it was purchased for back then. Yeah.
Why? So, is it because it's like limited edition, or they stop producing?
They stop producing or something, right?
Okay, the good thing about Mattel is that they don't reproduce. If they were to make the same car, it'll be a different variation, like different wheels, you know, and all that. But you know, like for example, you collect comic books or collectible cards and all that, they might reprint. You heard of that, right?
Yeah.
So then when they do all these reprints, the value will decrease. But Hot Wheels don't.
Yeah, wasted, right?
Yeah.
That box of Hot Wheels that I gave away could have like earned me a few $1,000s now.
Should have give me one, never give me.
I don't know you back then.
Okay, just quick trivia, right? The most expensive Hot Wheels in the world right now is 175,000 USD. Yeah,
What?
one.
There's only this one in this.
Currently, what we know is we have two in the world right now, but only
Wow.
one of them like actually like shared that they have. The other one is like silent.
Oh.
What's the most expensive Hot Wheel you ever sold? Like your own product?
My own product was the highest was sold like $640.
Hot Wheel.
That's actually a very interesting Hot Wheel. Maybe you can tell us more about that lah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, maybe.
It was gold, right?
No.
Oh, it's not gold.
It's even better. Okay.
It's even better than
better.
gold.
Diamond.
Shit.
Okay, so when you want to talk about price in Hot Wheels Custom, right? It's not only about the car itself. There's a lot of factors. Just like music, it's an art, right?
Yeah, correct.
A lot of musicians can create beautiful music,
Right.
but what makes it sell, right?
Yeah.
It's about the artist itself.
Correct.
You know, it's about branding,
Really.
No, it's the same stuff with Hot Wheels. I mean, okay, someone can come up with a very beautiful custom, and I can just come up with a basic custom. But what's the difference? It's about who's the customizer.
Yeah, true. No, it's like how, you know, art galleries, they can put a banana on the wall with the
Yeah.
It's the same
banana on
logic,
the
yeah.
wall?
Oh, you didn't know about that?
I don't know about that.
So apparently it's an art lah.
Right.
Banana and the tape over. That's an art. Really, art is a very, very, very special thing lah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So okay, I'm just going to share the Hot Wheels I'm talking about.
Oh. You know, our show is really one big show and tell.
Yeah.
The previous episode, right, we get to see championship belt. It
Yeah.
was quite heavy, you know.
Oh, it was really quite heavy. I was
Yeah, it
quite
was
shocked.
quite-
Yeah.
Okay, before that, I'm just going to explain. Remember I shared that I was a live seller on Facebook, right? Okay, so when I stopped doing that, I rebranded to this BlackCrow Customs. So we just hit our 1 year anniversary.
Ooh, congrats, man.
Congrats, guys.
So when I did that, right, so I wanted to start doing collaborations. So the first person I actually approached was the guys from JB.
Oh,
So they have this like huge Hot Wheels shop.
right.
Right, you've been there, right?
Yeah, I've been there. Someone dragged me there. You watching this, you know lah.
There's someone quite obvious.
So I actually approached them. Then I asked, hey, you guys interested in collaboration? They said, yeah, sure. Because they already know me, say they already saw my work and all that. So they said, okay, fine. Let's do a collaboration. So it's like a Singapore-Malaysia kind of collaboration. So that was the first. So this is the car. See, BlackCrow
Customs.
Collector's Paradise.
Oh, there's a collaboration.
So everything here is made at home. Even the box, the printing, everything.
Oh, that's quite high quality, yeah.
Wow, wait, the way they package it, the way you guys package it is like watch, no?
Yeah.
Really, like
I
watch.
will show you guys the close-up version lah.
Yeah, really like watch.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay, so this is the top sleeve. Okay,
Wow.
that's the car. This is a
Wow.
Nissan Skyline GTR R34. So it's serial numbered.
Holy you really
Like what?
premium toy car.
Yeah.
So this is we made 20, 22, 23 pieces. Sorry.
Oh.
20, hold on, 24. Sorry, 24 pieces. We sold 20 of this. You see, it's 0 out of 20. So there's 2 0 out of 20 because it belongs to me and them. So we keep.
So only 20 can be sold.
Yeah, so 20 can be sold.
So usually, like when you guys release this kind of limited edition toy car models, right? Like immediately you have buyers on.
Yeah, because
That means they are quite established.
they have those collectors for, let's say, GTR 34, right? They would want a piece of this because it's like a piece of history. Hey, this is BlackCrow Custom first collaboration. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So and after that, right? After producing 20 pieces of this design, so we will produce one, which is a different color. So we call it Chase.
Chase.
Yeah,
Chase.
yeah.
As in like CHASE.
Yep.
Oh.
A chase. So a chase will usually be up for bidding.
Oh, wow. What? This Hot Wheel business is a bit more complex than what? I was
You
thinking.
should see the bidding,
Wow.
like, wow, it's crazy. So
Can I see
that
the-
was the car. Yeah, sure.
Where do you guys bid?
Online,
Wow.
Facebook. So I just Facebook live. So okay, it's a 5 minutes bidding.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I can start the bid at $1.
Would you say that you are like the biggest Hot Wheel custom maker in Singapore?
I wouldn't want to say that.
Okay.
But I mean-
Humble lah.
Humble lah.
One of the biggest.
I wouldn't know what means he is really.
Hey, but the car is very detailed now.
But is it very competitive in Singapore, this Hot Wheel line? Amongst
in terms of
custom?
customs, quite. It's not very. It's quite, but it's a good competition. It's
Oh,
healthy.
like you all help each other, like,
Yeah, yeah.
inspire each other, help one another.
We
Oh,
compete in a very healthy way.
that's very interesting. Maybe I want to get into this business.
For the money or for the art?
No, for him.
Choose your word.
But to be fair, I can't speak for everyone, but a lot of collectors, of Hot Wheels collectors, right? They actually collect to invest.
Oh.
Because I have, like, in my possession, like, that Hot Wheels was retailed at $10, but now it's $300.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, it's better than gold actually.
Better than gold.
Better than gold.
What a way to market this.
Yeah, really.
It's better than
Later you
gold.
see, the stock market can buy already.
I mean, if you were to buy one, you already profited like $290, right?
Oh man.
But you just do the math if you bought like 10 pieces.
You know, like you want to buy like a real life GTR. It's like so expensive.
Might
it's
as well
not.
just
It's
buy
not
one.
an asset. It becomes a liability because it degrades over time.
the cars really
You have a-
appreciates lah.
You have a mini car that just
that can make you,
appreciates in
that can make you
price.
money.
Can I drive this or not? Okay. Oh my god.
So if you don't mind me asking, on good times how much can you earn per month? At good times, just agak only. There to
A ballpark.
yeah. If you don't mind answering lah.
Okay, I wouldn't want to disclose the figure, but I can just say that I can. I mean, I'm a freelancer. I'm doing delivery as well. Okay, I can, in a good month, right, I can choose not to do my full-time job and just focus on this.
Oh,
And there's been months that I did that.
that says a lot lah.
That is a lot. That is a lot.
I'm actually quite curious. What is the creative process like for you, right? When you want to start designing a car, like from start to finish, like what's the process like? Yeah.
For all these die cars, right, the first step is always to remove all the paint and all that, to smoothen the surfaces and all that. Then you put your colors, then you put your decals. So those are just, for me, right, those are just like technicalities. It's just process. You just have to do it, right? But the most important part for me is the designing. So when I design those decals and all that, I design on my computer. So that's the most important part. I need to like
Sit down there,
Yeah.
get inspiration,
Yes.
focus.
So I'll do everything, but I do it fast. And of course, the last thing is the packaging.
Which one takes more time, the packaging or this one, the car?
The car.
Oh,
Yeah.
Curious. You never know.
Quite interesting.
Yeah. Question: do you do customized cars for car clubs?
Oh.
Okay, you guys heard of Wicked Wallop?
We know.
We learned it from you. Okay or not?
You okay now? Ask the question and you don't know Amirul.
I'm not professional. Never do research.
Okay, Wicked Wallop is it's actually an event
Yeah.
they have annually. So when they hold this event, you can come down and check out all those like vintage cars, and all those Harley Davidson bikes and all that, all those Warpigs, the guys from Warpigs, and all that. It's super amazing. So last year, it was the first time that I actually approached them. Asked them, hey, you guys want to do an event car, as in like Hot Wheels event car? And I said, okay, we like to try. So I pitched the design. The first design that I pitched, and they said, okay, it's sold, like we like this design.
Oh.
No changes, yeah.
Oh,
So
That's how good it is.
Yeah, that's how good you are.
You have to be that good to reach this kind of level. Actually, what does it take to reach your level in this Hot Wheels business?
Okay.
Right from the start to the end, like how you brand yourself, how you sell yourself as an
When
artist.
I started blindly. To be honest, I'm the kind of person who just
Just whack only lah.
Yeah,
Just whack lah.
That's right.
But then over time, you learn all the tricks and trades and all that. Right? So you see what works, what don't, and all that. Then for me, the practice is the key. Because the more you do it, the more your craft gets better. Right?
True.
Yeah. So in terms of quality, especially because when I first started this, right, I have to follow like our market price. How much other customizers are selling their pieces. So the market was like $45 to $55
Per car?
per car.
Oh. Doesn't matter what the design is lah. Oh.
So for me, it's like, okay, after doing the math and all that, so I know how much I can profit from those. So it's like, I don't find it worthy because the time taken to do one custom piece is like
Way longer than how much it is
longer.
priced at.
I'd rather like go work for Starbucks or not looking down. I mean, they earn quite good.
Too late.
I mean like for me to earn that kind of money from doing customs, I mean definitely it's not a business way of doing it. So those people are actually not making money. They're doing it strictly out of
Passion.
Hobbies lah,
Hobbies,
basically.
hobbies.
I mean the money comes in there is bonus for them. But for me, I'm doing this as a business.
Right.
So I have to like make sure like I'm profiting enough
To sustain.
to sustain. So but I had to start from $45, $55, right? But once people get to know my quality, my product and all that, then I start to increase when people are willing to pay more. Because then only after that then I can give them a packaging. Then when they see the whole package, it's a different thing, you see. Right? So when if they just sell it like this, right? Without the box and everything.
It's the experience lah.
Yeah, it's how you package everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's like Rolex, same thing. If you sell on second-hand market, you sell on Carousel, but you don't have the box,
Yeah.
then the price will go down already.
Even the Gucci bags, the Louis Vuitton, the packaging is
So it's important how you package your business. It's important how you package your business to consumers.
learning points for today.
Yeah.
And the branding as well is important. I mean, like you guys mentioned Rolex, right?
Yeah.
They already have the brand, right? So even if I put a Rolex watch in a Ziploc bag and sell it to you, you would still buy it,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Because the brand is already there.
Yeah. A bit at a lower price lah, but it's still there lah.
And I really think like a lot of young, let's say entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs, I think should learn from him. Like, when you want to do something, right, you have an idea, but you always think of things that will make it happen. You always think of, what if this goes wrong? But just be like him, just whack. You never know what to expect,
Never do, never try.
Yeah, I never know, never try, because good things always happens when you least expect it. Yeah.
But I mean, of course, who doesn't want their business to
Yeah, exactly.
succeed and all that? But for me, when I got into this, it wasn't because I want to make money, like money, real money. It's just like, okay, I love doing this,
Right.
and I can picture myself like doing this for a very long period of time. So I have a goal. Okay, don't get me wrong, but I enjoy the process. That's the most important.
Very
thing.
important.
Yeah.
Enjoy the process.
Because if you only got a goal set in your mind, then you just think, I want to get there, You don't live in the moment. Right? So every project I enjoy doing it. Like for this one, when I did the collaboration, I was like while doing it, it's my first collaboration and all that, and the car is nice, everything is good, and it's selling well and all that. So I enjoyed it. So the next project, I will enjoy it again.
Nice.
Yeah. That's why the artist is very important. And you see, he put everything into one masterpiece.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it goes without saying, right? When you want to put out good work, you have to feel good while doing it as well.
Yes, correct.
Which eventually led to this car. Yeah, you can see that there.
So this was the first collaboration piece, right? The one that I told you, the chase. The chase was in pink. Okay, chrome pink. So that was sold for $640.
Whoa.
Oh, sedap.
Sedap.
And he actually went to this local collector,
Yeah.
which a lot of people know him. I'm not going to mention his name here. When he buys this kind of things, right, he won't sell it. So he's like, we call it true collectors.
He don't sell for profit. He don't buy for
Yeah.
profit. He just buy because he really likes it.
Yep.
Yeah. That's a strong passion right there.
Yeah, that's a really solid collector.
You're spending a lot of money just for, to keep these cars for yourself. I mean, because at the end of the day, like you said, it's like an investment, right?
For the original ones, yes. Not for customs. If people start to buy customs, they know that, okay, there might not be a good resale value,
Right.
but they really like it.
It's appreciation value.
Yeah,
lah.
it's a feel good moment when you have it. Like you see, display it in your house.
Yeah.
Oh, feels good.
And I actually did a special edition of gold-plated Hot Wheels. It's a 22 karat gold-plated.
22 karat plated. Is that the Volkswagen one?
Yes, that's the one.
How much would that cost? Is it sold already?
Yeah, sold for $600
Oh, that's the. Oh, okay.
because it's not a real car.
Right.
It's a Volkswagen cool combi,
Yeah.
which are made up. But if that were to happen to this Nissan Skyline R34, of course it will fetch higher.
What was the theme of that cool combi?
It was for Hari Raya. This year's Hari Raya.
Can you see the picture of the car? We put it up here. You can see. Yeah.
And it comes with a set.
Oh, wow! I didn't
There's
know
even a certification.
Wow, you're really getting more and more complex. I didn't know you can do so much to Hot Wheels car.
Because I actually learned something from that edition as well. In order for you to say that something is gold, right, you need to have proof. For example, okay, this person bought from me, right, this gold edition. What if he goes to a lab test, he said,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not
yeah.
gold.
True.
He can actually sue me. I can get into trouble.
True.
So when I actually did the gold plating, right, they actually issued me with a cert. So anything that I can save my own.
I see. Yes.
Actually, okay, so from start to finish, yourself as a customs guy, right? How long do you take? How many years of practice?
Okay, it's very fast for me. I've only been doing this for 2 years plus.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's really a skill lah.
Yeah, really a skill. How long did it take for you to really grow a brand for yourself, like make people know you as an artist?
Like to start the entire BlackCrow
within
Customs.
these 2 years, how long did it take?
More or less 1 year.
Yes. 1 year
I mean,
is
it's the age of
long.
the social media, so everything can be expedite.
Wow,
How
social
you
media
market
really
yourself,
grow your business
yeah,
fast.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I actually just started TikTok after procrastinating. And TikTok pushes your
Yeah, it pushes the algorithm really.
very fast.
But you have to put up constantly, right? How constant you put up on TikTok?
Okay, I mean, I'm not an expert when it comes to this kind of things, right? So I don't really. I mean, there's a guideline like when to post it, what kind of videos you should post, how frequent, and all. I mean, there's a certain guidelines, but to be honest, I don't really stick to them.
Right.
For me, it's like a good content is a good content.
True. Content is king.
Yeah.
Content is king.
Like, what would you say to youths who want to dive into the world of diecast car customs full time?
Okay, first of all, like I said just now, if you want to do this, first thing you need to do is to enjoy it.
Because it's really part of art. You really have to enjoy it. Yeah.
I mean, if you get to make money out of it, bonus. But if you at least enjoy it, even if you don't succeed, at least you enjoy it.
That sums up all the entrepreneurs. At least they enjoy it.
But correct me if I'm wrong, right? You have a trademark secret when you are actually customizing your cars.
Trademark secret, yeah. I mean, every customizers would have their signature.
Right? Yeah.
Just like singers, they have their own unique selling point. It's the same for customizers. I mean, unless you're those kind of customizers which they just custom to collect,
Right.
or custom just for fun. If people want to buy, they sell it. That's all. But customizers like me, we we treat this as a business.
Right.
Like every month we want to have projects and all that, right? So we need to create an identity. Like, for example, shout out to my friend Chrome Bandit. So their signature is chrome cars. They have like all those colorful chrome cars. So that's their signature. So when you buy stuff from Chrome Bandits, you know that it's gonna be chrome. And you buy stuff from maybe from the Indonesia, this customiser called Mizu diecast.
Mizu. Okay.
She hand paints her diecast.
Oh, so that's a selling point.
So that's a selling point. So every customizers will have different signatures.
The uniqueness to it. So you gotta find what's unique to you.
You need to find a story to tell lah.
Yeah.
That makes the audience, makes the buyers know that it's from this custom makers, from this custom maker.
What makes BlackCrow Custom unique on this one?
Unique. Okay, if I can say that, we just started BlackCrow Customs for just a year now, but we already did like a lot of collaborations. So that's the unique thing about us.
It's collab focus lah.
Collab focus.
Do you have any like secret techniques when you put your car together or something?
There's no secret about it. I mean, in terms of maybe materials, I maybe might not share like the real good materials that I use.
Yeah, that's the secret technique lah. Yeah. So you need to have a business secret lah.
But all this is along the way that you know one, right?
Yeah, you'll find out.
Yeah, along the way you'll find out one.
With all the vast range of cars that you worked with, right, what is your particularly favorite one to work with?
Okay, to be honest,
before that, do you drive a car, right?
No, I drive a van.
Oh, you drive a van.
Yeah.
Oh.
To put all the cars inside.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So let's say if you were to buy a car, what car will you buy? Like a proper real car?
Okay, my dream car.
Your dream car?
My dream car would be definitely a muscle car. I would love to have 67 Mustang. Okay. I mean, I love JDMs and all that. It's all hyped up and all that. Yeah, it's true. But for me, I still a muscle car lover at heart.
Like Dominic Toretto. Only muscle cars.
The Fast and Furious one.
Fast and Furious. Keep on throwing throwbacks to that, man. Yeah.
Then what's your favorite Hot Wheel car brand model?
Yeah, like if you need to work on a Hot Wheel car, right, that one particular model, what would you like to work with?
Okay, they just released this casting. We call it casting. Different model, we call it different castings.
Right.
So this casting is called the Liberty Walk Nissan Silvia S15.
The Liberty Walk.
Okay, Liberty Walk is they're from Japan. So what they do is just they custom body kits. But what's so special about them, right? When they started, right, they are daring enough to put body kits on cars like Ferraris, Lamborghinis. Yeah. So I mean, like, if you modify a Ferrari, put body kits, those Ferrari enthusiasts will feel like, hey, what are you doing to this car? It's such a beauty, like you don't have to touch it, right?
Yeah.
But they were criticized in the beginning, but now they're like so popular, like everyone wants to buy their body kits, and they just sell body kits.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan of the Nissan GTR 35. You know that car?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not a huge fan of that car. But once you put on Liberty Walk body kits,
solid.
Yeah.
Like it's a dump.
The Liberty Walk body kits is not just for actual cars, but they do it with the diecast cars also, right?
Yeah.
So what kind of like the top 3 car brands that's the most popular amongst the buyers for these toy cars?
Number
diecast,
1, Hot Wheels.
Right.
Number 2, Mini GT is up and rising. And of course, I wouldn't say in that order, but 3 main ones: Hot Wheels, Mini GT, Tomica.
Tomica I saw a lot.
Yeah.
When I go to Toys R Us, I go there just to see not buy lah. How still buy Tomica? How we still buy the Beyblade or
Top popular car model.
Car model.
What would it be?
Like Nissan, Suzuki, Honda.
GTR 34.
GTR 34 is the most popular one.
Yeah.
Most requested lah.
Yeah, the most hype. What we call
Most hype. Yeah.
Then what's after that?
After that, we can say, Datsun.
Oh, Fair Lady.
Before they were Nissan, I think they were called Datsun, if I'm not wrong. So it's Datsun 510, the Bluebird.
Oh, I didn't know like 80, 86.
Those are like,
Only you
in terms of real cars, right? Yes, those are popular. But in terms of die cars,
yeah.
so because you need to understand that collectors, right? They would want to collect the same car but just different design.
Oh, so that's like a trend lah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that makes sense now because like I walked into a diecast store the other time, right? They actually sold like usually Hot Wheel cars come in one packet, right?
Yeah.
This one comes in like a packet of 5 and then all the same models but different design.
Oh, so that's how the collector. Okay, makes sense. Like how Nike then they buy different Nike design, Nike brands. Oh, true.
When I first met my friend, like he introduced me to this Hot Wheels community, right? When I went over to his house, he was collecting all these R34s. For me, I mean, as a layman, right? I didn't understand.
Yeah.
Why are you collecting like the same car, just like different color, different wheel, and that's it. There's so many cars to choose from, right?
Yeah.
But then when I got into collecting Hot Wheels, then I realized that Hot Wheels produced this car maybe 1999. So the next design will be in 2001. So they would want to collect every release.
Of the same car.
Of the same car.
Interesting point for those who wants to get into the Hot Wheels business.
Yeah,
interesting.
You can find one on maybe Carousel or eBay, right? Like 2022 release. Yeah, it's pretty easy to find. But can you get the one that released like 1981? That's why it gets thrilling, isn't it?
Yeah. Collect them all. Yeah. Pokemon.
What the hell?
Let's not get into that.
Yeah. So this is when you really see the blend between like collectors, hobbyists, and like actual specialists for customizing hobby cars. But I think today's this one we focus on the diecast cars for today, right? Because there are other hobbyists who do make a living from other things like Gundams models. For example,
definitely.
Yeah, but just looking at the diecast world, right, it's already very complex.
Yeah,
you have different designs, like different methods of collecting and selling, and then you have certification some more and all this kind of thing. So, it's quite complex.
Yeah, it's quite complex. And it goes to show that the toy industry is not dead.
Yeah, it's really not.
Yeah, well, I think it's thriving. I think it's thriving more than ever.
Do you see the Netflix documentary? The toys that made us or something?
Oh, have. Yeah, have.
It's crazy the money they make from all the old toys.
Yeah. Because usually people would think that the toy industry is dead because nowadays kids they just play on their phone, play games on their phone. Yeah. But apparently it's not. It's not.
Yeah, it's more of the like I mentioned before is the appreciation value. Yeah. How much you appreciate, how much people are willing to buy for it. Yeah. The fans.
The older the better.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite surprised that locally, right, we do have all those diecast events, like huge diecast events happening annually. Yeah, Singapore Diecast Expo, Singapore Diecast Experience. Then we, like our own community, we came up with our own event at Geylang.
Right.
Like it was this year. It was last year. Then that was the first event that we actually hold our own. And it was at Geylang, and that was super huge. Even the mayor of Geylang came down.
Oh,
Geylang had a mayor?
Yeah.
He's a minister, but they call him the mayor of Geylang.
Oh, really?
Oh, he's a minister. They call him mayor.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's new to me.
It was new to me also. You know, Singapore so small, so mayor.
I thought it was in New York or something.
What the youth will probably want to know is that how can they get started in to be a customiser?
Okay, to be a customiser itself, you need to research the industry, like why people do customs, why people buy them, why people sell them. You need to understand that first.
Right.
So if you really want to make a business out of it, of course you need to be good at it, because you're gonna have competitors, right? Definitely, you're gonna have me as a competitor.
Oh, he's telling them not to join.
But I would love a challenge as well.
Yeah.
Because it keeps me progressing. Right. So you need to know, okay, what's so special about your customs, your products and all that. And where do you see it go? Like in 5-10 years down the road. Are you gonna keep doing the same thing and remain stagnant? For me, it's like the thing about BlackCrow Customs is that we always try to think something new, something out of the box. Like for that goal thing, I keep thinking of ways to make it exciting. Yeah.
I see. So like for them, for the audience, right, can they get started by buying just any Hot Wheel car and then like start?
They can just like go to YouTube and just go on die-cast customizing, right? Then they will show you they will have all those tutorials and what
the
you
whole
need
process,
to buy, what you need to do, and all that,
But they can't straight away dive into the customization world and not feed themselves, right?
Yep.
So they still have to work and all that.
Yeah.
Sadly true.
So
Sadly you have to.
you got to start off, I guess what we're saying here is like you probably have to start off as a hobbyist first before you can actually get your foot in and then start making money out of it.
Must test water first.
That's your market.
Yeah,
that's
your market
that's your
first.
style. That's your product.
I mean, this is Singapore context. But of course, you can do that in maybe other countries, maybe like Indonesia. Like you can straight away do it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you can get hired to just do customs.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bigger market out elsewhere. In Asia, which country is the biggest?
In Asia, of course, Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia,
Because
not Japan.
Hot Wheels factory is in Malaysia.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh, I didn't know that Hot Wheels factory is in Malaysia.
You never check. It's made in Malaysia.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know that. Oh,
Made in Malaysia, they ship to US, then we buy from the US.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So you can actually get hired as a customizer and go into a company. That's pretty interesting. Like, do you know a lot of Hot Wheels customizers? Like work for Mattel one?
Our customizers don't work for Mattel.
Oh, okay.
Mattel is only selling the real product,
Yes, the
original
models
product.
lah.
Mattel has
design the models.
designers for their releases. And
Singapore got Hot Wheel designers.
No. The only one I know from Asia was the late Ryu Asada. He's from Japan. But he passed on at a very young age.
Oh.
But after that, hopefully the next one will be from Singapore.
It could be you.
I'm looking at the one.
Honestly, all you have to do is like really learn how to do CAD drawing and learn the software, learn how to model.
Basically taking a step. Just go out there and try.
It could be you.
It could be you.
Yeah. So do you have any favorite or memorable projects that you worked on that you want to share with us?
Okay, to be frank, there's way too many. But I can say like mainly, right, are those personal requests. For example, like you come to me with this idea, with a picture in your mind. Hey, Crow, I want to do this car, this design and that color, blah, blah, blah. But you can only picture that in your mind, right?
Right.
So my job is to realize it, right? So the moment I do that, and when I say that, hey bro, it's done, you can come and collect or you want me to deliver it to you. So the memorable experience is always when you look at it for the first time. When you see it.
When finally you craft it out already, that kind of feeling, accomplishment.
The expressions are always priceless.
I can imagine imagine if like you wanted a car that has like the UOKORNOT logo in front. Like he deliver it to you, then you're like, whoa. Damn.
Just like
tiny logo can go inside the car.
Yeah, Pimp My Ride, West Coast Customs. You see those shows, right?
It's always the
imagine
reactions.
you're the one who actually did the car. No money can buy that, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're a die-cast collector or a die-cast lover. I can imagine, like, let's say if you have a favorite car model, like say for example you like the Fair Lady Z, right? And then like you want it to be pink, for example, because that's the color you like, and then like you can add like memorable dates on it. It's a very sentimental piece lah. I would say
That's the whole fun. That's the fun part about customizing. Yeah.
It's like I can do whatever you have in your mind. And especially like I actually entertained a few couples, right, that they wanted to do all these customs for a gift, like a surprise gift, anniversary gifts, like. Then when they actually give it to their partner, right, of course they will be shocked, like, oh my god, it's like, how come like, my face on a toy car, like, our names on the toy car, and the way I package it, right, it really looks like it's legit from Mattel.
That's how good it is. Yeah.
But of course, I will indicate it's a custom piece.
Right. So we've come to the end of the show. Thank you so much, guys, for watching us.
Thank you.
And thank you so much, Crow, for having us.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
You even bring the car to show off.
Oh, expensive, right? Maybe how much
am I touching right now? 7 rounds.
This might worth way more 5 years later.
Yeah. You might. Yeah. So, Crow has some things to share with us. You want to do a shout out?
Yeah, I just want to have a shout out to our local Hot Wheels community, Hot Wheels Temasek, and all the collectors, all the admins of the page and all that. It's like thanks to you guys that you guys are keeping this hobby alive. Like always putting out all those positive comments, feedbacks about people sharing, buying or selling or just collecting. And shout out to all those people who actually believe in my craft. Like they've been buying, they spend like thousands of their dollars. Buying I'm truly humbled by that. Like people appreciate what I'm doing. And because of them, actually, like there are more people who start to buy from me. Right? Because they believe in me initially. Right?
So like you guys are also growing the
community.
The community of the diecast. Yeah. Hey, you might be part of it also. You never know.
If you're interested to buy a Hot Wheel from my friend here, like how can they buy it? In what
you
ways?
can check out my Instagram, TikTok, Facebook page. It's all under BlackCrow Customs. Only TikTok is BlackCrow Customs 22.
Oh, that's a handle name.
Yep, that's the handle name. If you have personal requests and all that, don't be shy. I won't bite.
You got what, wedding requests, want to put your picture, your family's picture, or dog picture, whatever requests are.
I love to work with like the corporate world actually. Just imagine if, let's say, Starbucks were to come to me and say, hey, they have this anniversary coming up. They want to do a limited edition 50 pieces of Starbucks Hot Wheels. Like what I did for Wicked Wallop and all that.
Potential there?
Potential.
Yeah. That could be what's going to happen in like maybe a few moments. You never know. Anything can happen.
Next time you go for Starbucks, you see his car already.
Alright guys, thank you so much. We'd like to thank Skip once again for supporting the show.
Yes, thank you Skip. Really, really big thank you.
And I hope to see you guys in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Bye.